Hi friends, after understanding this component and native plugins, now we are back onto the tutorial which we will understand properly now. Project structure. So this we have already did yes, of course, completed. Adding pages. Now that we have a basic understanding of layout of okay, taking a look of this, we'll see this line near the bottom. So let's go and open it here. Open app.html. So we have a root page, but we cannot see this content and swipe back enabled false. So not to worry about this. We will see why it's not there and what is the functionality of this hash content and swipe back. So pay attention to the root property binding. This ion nav is used for router. Seeing this tag nav, and ion means ionic, of course, nav means navigation. So I can understand that this is used to provide the routing, and this root is a property binding. It binds a property, the property of page. So root pages, I guess they have created root page, a kind of variable in which the name of the page will be stored by us. We will see how this works, because I'm also a fresher to this Ionic framework. So because I'm also a fresher to this Ionic framework, that is why I do not have much understanding of it. In SRC component TS, the my component specifies this. So he's importing some hello Ionic page from pages, hello Ionic, export my app root page, any hello Ionic page. Okay, I have seen this root page somewhere here also. In app component.ts, this is the root page. I told you that it's a kind of variable. So this is a root page, and in root page we are providing the name of the page is home page, which we are calling from here. Right, we are calling from here, and we are giving root page to this. Now he might be linking this root page to this. So when the app will be loaded, this home page will be rendered first, and status bar, style default, splash screen hide, platform ready. Okay, so this is constructor platform dot ready. Then so this little function, this Ionic is calling in the constructor. Why? Because constructor, when this class will be executed, this will be the first function that is going to execute. So in this function they have created a ready function, means not created, of course, called. And when the platform will get ready, these two lines will be executed. So of course, when the platform will be ready, they have to hide the splash screen, they have to give some styling to their status bar. Style default means stick onto the top of the phone or on the app. So this is the thing, this root page I was talking about. This root page is a variable. This any is a typescript type. Okay, I'll discuss typescript also, not now. So this root any homepage, they have provided this homepage. This homepage is here, page home page. This homepage, Ionic blank header. This is content, this is padding. So if you want to change the name of this, you can change this app. If I'll save it here, File saved. This file also. Why the file is not getting saved? Okay, this file has been saved. Now file. This page is building. See, now this title has been changed, and if I'll change this world is your oyster. This world is your polyester. Then again, this is very nice. When I'm saving this file, it automatically gets refreshed. If you get lost, the doc will be your guide. So this is line. If I want to change this line also, I can change from here, right? So if you get lost, then fuck me up. No, don't write these things. If you get lost, now this world is your polyester, and I am a DUMMYCUNT, and save this file. I am a dummy content. So almost we have changed all the texts, and so we understood when this app component will be loaded, this home page file they are calling, they are showing it here. So we have changed the content of this home page. Now we can see what else they are talking about. This root page, pages is a type of array in which title, component any, constructor, private, platform, private menu controller. We see that root page is set to hello icon page, so hello icon will be the first page loaded in the nav controller. Let's take a look at it. Creating a page. Next, let's check out the hello iconic page that we are importing inside the folder. Go to the open ts hello Ionic. You may have noticed that each page has a folder that is named. Yeah, see, this is a very important line. You may have noticed that each page has its own folder that is named after the page. Inside each folder we also have HTML, SCSS file with the name. For example, inside hello Ionic we will find hello Ionic TSL and HTML, CSS. Although using this pattern is not required, it can be helpful to keep this thing organized. I already told you that folder structure should be there. So this Ionic is means by default following a folder structure for you that you have to follow in the future with your app. Below you will see hello Ionic class. This create a page angular component. So in navigation, notice that because pages are meant to be loaded dynamically, they don't need to have a selector. However, the selector is useful in order to override the default style specific component selector. This selector is nothing. This is a template. This is a file, HTML file. This is selector. This selector is nothing but it's like if I can open this home page home is a selector, template URL home, but template URL selector. They might be calling this selector somewhere. I don't know where. Page ts page home selector. They are not calling this selector name anywhere, but the selector name is selector name component. TS also does not have the selector name. Fuck man. It also does not have the selector name. So basically the selector name is this. Ion nav is also selector name. Similar to the directive in Angular 1. Directives, right, in which we can create our own elements, attributes. So that is the selector name in our index.html. Yeah, this is the selector name, right? So this Ionic has already created it for you, so no need not to worry about it. And what else we can do is where were we? Selector name template all pages. Do not think that when are we going to use the selector name, because right now if you think, then you will get confused. So concentrate on the step-by-step process. All pages have both the template file, Ionic header, cool, Ionic content. So you have to use the Ionic elements only, because Ionic has already written CSS for you, and which is of course optimized for mobile devices. Ionic navbar, Ionic create additional pages. Now we have to learn. So fine, we are going to see the component docs once again, and now the app we are going to create is editorials Play Store. Let me open Play Store, then we will be happy to see that app. play.google.com. That app was editorial articles, and yeah, this one was the app. So what it has, you can see as of now, it has segment, one Indian, one international. So we will create these two segments in Ionic, and we know how to create this because we have this segment thing is here. So we will use this segment. For now what we can do is, for now save it. This is app.html, we don't want. Home.css, not want. Does not want. app.component.homepage. Cool. So we will create, we already have a list. We will create a new folder in which write the name of this folder. Okay, editorial, DORIL, editorial. In editorial we have a new file, segments. Keep the name something, whatever you want. In my case I'll keep it segments.ts. Now for what are the basic import files that I need is, I'll go to homepage ts. I will need first of all angular component, that I'll put it here. Second, nav controller, no, I do not want it right now, so I'll remove it, and I'll go into this list and I'll check what it has. Component, item detail page, I do not want this. Nav controller, nav params, I do not want this. So we are using right now component. How to write the component, I don't know. I'll copy and paste and check. So this is a kind of copy this completely. We'll change the name. Component selector. Selector means our segments, segments, and segment.html class segment. Constructor, you have to remove it because you have not imported here, so make it blank as of now. Save it. this selector is again this component, means it will assign this selector to this template segment.html. So means when this page will be called, this will be the template URL, this will be the selector of this class. So everything that you can define in component. And yes, I have already exported it, so I will create another file into it. This file name will be segment, segment segment.html, segment.html. I'll save it. And CSS is there. They have not written any CSS for now, so we will also not create it. They have used it in there. Now they have also not used it, so we are also not going to use it as of now. Segment is there, segment. So yeah, I have a HTML template for it. I will go here, I will copy the whole code, I will copy this whole code from there, I will paste that whole code here. So this will be div padding ng switch pet kitchen duckings. Where is the duckings? I don't know where is the duckings. So this is my segment.html. This is my segment, and I want to use it on the front page, so I will go to appcontroller.ts, the way I have called this file. I will copy it, I will paste it here, and the name of it will be segment, and pages editorial segments. Segments, we have to call this ts file, so naming convention should be good. And root page will be segment. Save it and check what is going to happen. This build is there. Some runtime error, very good, error is very good. So now see what the error is. Error, no component factory found for segment. Did you add it to ng module? See, this error itself is saying that did you add it to ng module entry component. So we will copy this line. It means some problem is there in ng module. Okay, my app they are calling here, home page they are calling here, so they also want to call this segment. Copy this, again they are building, and I guess this time there will be no error. Wow, another error. Entry component, did you add it to ng module entry component? ऐड तो कर दिया भाई मेरे, अब और कैसे ऐड करूँ? I mean, I have already added it. Is there any other way to add it? Error, no component factory found for segment. Segment, segment, template URL, segment.html. Template URL is also good. Component, we have used it. No component factory found for segment. What the fucking error is this? No component factory. Did you add it to? Okay, I'll save it. Save क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? I mean, why it's not saving? Don't give me this error. Okay. if you'll give me this error, I'll do one thing. I will import segments from pages. Spelling mistake. edito rial pages segments cgmends cgmends. This is fine. Dot module. Is there anything? Is there anywhere else we have to add it? Main.ts. We do not have to add it here. Anything? Okay. See, I understood the problem. Error: no component factory found for segment. Did you add it to ngModule.entry components? Means it is talking about this entry components, which I forgot to add. So let's copy and paste it here, and we will see what is going to happen. I told you that you can find the solution of that error into that error only. So this segment is working fine. Now I will go here. This is kitchen, this is puppy, this is the image. I don't want this image, so I'll remove this complete thumbnail from here. I'll remove this complete thumbnail from here. I'll create INDIA India, how they have written it, in the same way Indian International. So I'll go here, INDIA and Indian, and international TERNATIONAL international. Okay, now we'll see the refreshed version. Indian International. Okay, very good. But I can see one thing, that on the load there is nothing coming, neither Indian nor international. Nothing is selected. So I guess for keeping it selected, some property will be there, that demo source basic usage is there. For more, check out the API docs. API docs is there. Segment, how to use it, ngModule, color secondary, value, camera icon, free, top. This is Ionic header. So there should be one which should always be selected, and selected color primary, and change friends, enemies. Where is this paid, free, and top? PAID paid. कहाँ लिखा है यार ये नाम साला? Where is the name written? Segment default. I need a default selected one. Default selected component docs. Angular fonts. Whoa. No. Segment. Selected. This is friend. This is wow. How could I know that which one is selected? Material design, window, platform. Everything is written for iOS only. They should give something for we kind of guys. So now I'm not able to find, means I have to keep one selected, like Indian should be selected by default. So I will go to the browser and I'll see default selected segment Ionic Ionic 2. I will go here and go on these two things. Ionic ng testing ng switch when table is the JS file for you component in the constructor add this dot testing equal to table. This sets an initial value for testing to table. Make this default segment on first entry of the page. So this dot testing equal to table he is talking about, and he has used testing somewhere. This dot testing ng switch testing. So I will go ng model segment ng switch pet. Okay, ng module is there pet. So I have to change it to ind value, copy it, paste it, ng switch case Indians international. So it will go international here, it will go international here. ng module, ng switch case, ng switch pet India, ng switch no this will be editorial, this will be editorial, this will Indian. So international international, this will go here. We will check it again. Yes, it's working fine. Now I want Indian to be selected default, so I gone through this something. So here ng switch, he has a testing, and ng switch one, he has a book. ng selected. Oh my god, ng selected is there. Okay, so this dot testing equal to table. What I will do is, in my case, this dot editorial equal to Indian I'll try and check. I don't know if it will work or not. This dot editorial equal to Indian experiment. This is an experiment, and there is no fault of doing the experiment. So I think it worked. It worked. So this way by default I have Indian, international. Now what I want is, I want a list of a lot of links for Indian and international also, that we will add in the next video.